morning and welcome to What's Shaken with Unshaken Kids. I'm Ramona Jane Pennybaker.
And I'm Melody.
As you know, the Christian community has been exploding here in Jerusalem and the surrounding areas despite the persecution from the Jewish religious leaders.
Reports have reached our newsroom that a man named Barnabas has sold all of his property and belongings and given all of the money to the church.
Let's go to our investigative reporter, Sahara von Clementine, who has caught up with Barnabas to get his story.
I'm Sahara von Clementine, and I'm here with Barnabas. Sir, is it true that you sold everything you own and gave money to the church?
It is indeed.
Wow, so your donkeys, your sheep, your house, you sold your Xbox?
Well, I'm not sure what an Xbox is, but yeah, I sold my livestock, my house, everything. I just felt like it was what the Lord wanted me to do.
Well, do you think that the Lord wants everyone to do that?
I don't think so. I think the Holy Spirit is inside of every Christian, and He'll let people know what they should do.
What has been the church's reaction to your actions?
They've been super supportive. I see people on the street, they're giving me high fives, they're giving me hugs, they send me letters. They really are enjoying it. As a matter of fact, some of them are doing the same thing that I did.
Wow, what a time to be a part of the church. What will you do next?
You know, I don't know. I feel like the Lord has something different for me. Maybe even venture outside the walls of Jerusalem. I'm not sure what it is, but I'll know it when I see it.
Well, thank you, Barnabas. Back to you guys at the studio.
Thank you, Sahara von Clementine. We actually have another man in the studio today who was so inspired by Barnabas, he did the same thing. I'm sorry, sir. What did you say your name was?
I'm Anias. I've been a member of the Christian community for a long time.
So, are you saying you did the same thing that Barnabas did? You sold your house and everything, and you gave all the money to the church?
Yes. Yeah, all the money. Yeah.
Wow, I am so impressed. I mean, you must have so much faith in God, and that you must really believe He'll take care of you.
Yeah, yes, of course. What you said. I've got to get going.
Wait, we're not. Oh, okay.
Well, that was weird.
He was the one that called us, but he didn't really seem to want to talk about it, did he?
No. Oh well, wait. Breaking news. You're not going to believe this.
This is unbelievable. Absolutely no one saw this coming.
We're taking you live to Rosalind Taylor Maccabee.
Rosalind Taylor Maccabee here with breaking news that is rocking the church. I'm here with Peter. Yes, the Peter, disciple of Jesus, the one who walked on water, the one who saw Jesus transfigured on the mountaintop. Peter, tell us what happened in your church just today.
As you know, Barnabas and many others, they sold all their possessions and they gave all their money to the church, which is a very generous thing indeed. However, there were some people in the church that wanted the same glory and the same attention that you get from sacrificing such a thing without actually sacrificing it.
Wait a second. What do you mean?
Well, a man and his wife, you may know them, Anias and
Sapphira.
Yeah, I knew. Yeah, I was thinking Sapphire. They came and they had sold all their possessions and had given all their money to the church, but they didn't.
Well, they didn't have to give all their money to the church, did they?
No, of course not. That's the problem. They didn't have to do anything. We didn't tell them to do anything, but they lied to us. They lied to the church. They lied to God.
So did they get in trouble with you?
No, not with me, but with God. They had sinned against God. So we called Anias into the church, and we had all his brothers, all his sisters of the church, they're gathered around there, and we asked him what the truth was. Did he sell all his possessions? Did he give all his money to the church? And he claimed that he did.
He lied to everyone right there in the church?
Yeah, but not just us, to God too.
So what happened?
Well, right then and there, after he had told this grand lie, he dropped there on the ground and died.
He died right there in the church?
Yes, he did. That's why it's very important to remember that you can't, if you claim to love the Lord, you can't lie about the Lord or to the Lord, because the Lord knows everything.
Very, very true. Well, this has been some groundbreaking news here. We're going back to...
There's more to the story.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Please tell us.
See, later, Ananias' wife had come into the church, and she didn't know what had happened to her husband, and so we asked her the same questions that we had asked Ananias, and the Lord had told me previously that she knew what Ananias had done, and so I already knew she knew, and so we asked her the same question, and if she had given all her possessions and if she had given all her money to the church.
Oh, no. I hope she told the truth.
No, she didn't. And so she didn't tell the truth, and right after that, same thing happened to her. She dropped on the ground and died.
Wow. Well, if that doesn't teach us not to lie to the Lord, I don't know what will. Thank you for joining us today, Peter. We're going back to you in the studio, Ramona and Melody. What a lesson on the importance of being honest. You know, what strikes me as interesting, Melody, is that Ananias and Sapphira told part of the truth. Part of what they said was true. They did sell their land, but even a little bit of a lie or half a lie is still a lie in God's eyes.
I think I need to go apologize to my mom. This morning I told her that I brushed my teeth and flossed, but really, I just rinsed my mouth out with mouthwash so it would smell like I brushed my teeth.
Oh, you know what? I think I need to go apologize to my friend because I told her that I couldn't help her with her homework because I didn't feel good. But really, I just wanted to watch TV.
Sometimes we lie without even thinking about it, huh?
Hey, I know. How about from now on, let's help each other to not say lies. If you ever see or hear me being dishonest, you remind me that God commands us not to lie.
And you do the same thing for me.
Well, I will. And that's it for today. Thanks for joining us on What's Shakin'?